So something that's gotten people scared this past week is the controversy with rotations. Hey brawlers, it's me, Haru, and this is not your usual Friday news video, and this is something that's actually pretty big and pretty concerning, that I cannot fit into a 5-minute video without a topic, so here you go. For those who don't know, rotations is a TCG term for removing cards from 4 or more sets from legal play, usually after a world championship or some other big event. A set rotated means a player cannot use a card from that set in their deck. Pokemon most notably practice this thing, and other games like Magic and Vanguard does half of this. Vanguard and Magic have different formats because they focus on making a healthy game instead of making money like what Pokemon does. The thing though, Magic and Vanguard have a huge player base, and alienating most of them is a bad idea. Vanguard managed to reboot the game and create different formats so old players with new cards can use everything while also keeping new players interested. Now looking at it in hindsight, Vanguard only technically had one rotation for the benefit of creating a healthier game, with the occasional ban list. Kazuka, forget the melon loop, right? Oh god. A game like Yu-Gi-Oh! Cannot do that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is for the plain purpose of making money, so instead of rotations, they have a ban list. Yu-Gi-Oh! Creates new sets constantly, and there will always be at least one card in that set that will break the game and be the main moneymaker until eventually it gets banned 6 months later. But stuff from the very first pack is still legal, even Mushroom Man. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just a constant continuation of a game. So, what does this have to do with Bakugan, you may ask? Bakugan's developer Justin Gary put out a tweet declaring that rotations are being considered in Bakugan to keep the game healthy, even though there are conflicting reports from Ventus Knight saying that rotations likely won't happen. This has caused some major scares from the community, and now some people are actually asking me what my thoughts are on the potential rotations in Bakugan. So here's my thoughts that you guys have been asking me for. Personally, I don't think that rotations are good for Bakugan right now, as Bakugan itself is actually pretty healthy. The thing they really should be concerned about is the release of their sets. Age of Orlis is still nowhere to be seen, and Resurgence booster packs are still nowhere in Canada, although we did get the starter decks, while some places don't even have the TCG at all. This has led a lot of people asking for the TCG in places like the UK and the Caribbean, and I have to be the one to provide them because I'm trying to spread Bakugan and I'm such a nice guy, something that Spin Master should be doing. But considering that the first year waves of TCG is still not everywhere and they're trying to shell out Armored Alliance on time, I really don't think rotations are going to be healthy for this game. Sure, rotations would benefit people who didn't get the TCG before Armored Alliance, but you risk alienating people who already have the TCG and don't think they're willing to let their old cards become obsolete. I mean, I can see Bakugan getting a ban list considering Dan from Battle Brawlers is still one of the most overused cards in the game right now, and quite frankly one of the most broken. I think a ban list is probably the best option at this moment instead of rotations. Heck, Vanguard had a small ban list the first year it came out since Barco was broken at the time, but I see Bakugan as a pretty healthy game right now. The only thing that I would really suggest to them is focus on distribution and if necessary, make a ban list. I don't know what their plans are for the next few years of Bakugan, as Justin stated in an interview before that he planned out Bakugan for the next 4 years or so. But honestly, I have total faith in the developers. I really love Bakugan. It's an amazing game, and I'll always be grateful for it coming back better than ever. And I will also be grateful that they are very receptive to their audience and takes criticism to heart. You barely see other games do anything like that. But really, I don't think rotations would be healthy for Bakugan right now, and I think a suitable replacement would be maybe a solid ban list. As players, we have a duty to spread the games and look out for each other, but we also have another duty to let Spin Master know what our thoughts and opinions are so they can act accordingly. Sure, there might be someone who disagrees with me and probably wrote a whole essay in the comments, and you know, that's really okay. I really welcome another point of view. So if you're watching and you agree or disagree with me, let me know in the comments. What do you guys think about rotations in Bakugan? I also definitely recommend checking out other BakuTubers' thoughts on rotations like Spanish for Cheese or Ghost Lights. I'll leave their videos in the description below. Thank you guys and gals for watching, and I've been Haru, and I'm still saying Bakugan is for everyone.